Hi everyone, my name is Evan. I will share my screen for you. Okay, so I think everyone can see my screen and I will close my webcam. Okay, and in today's session, I will introduce Ebsco database business source automate. And I think it will benefit your business research. And you can also find a lot of quality journal or magazine on our database. Okay, and this is today's topic. We will talk about Ebsco, what Ebsco is doing for you. And we will using the advanced search to show you how to search more effectively and how to find ebooks or magazine on our Ebsco host, even a video. And you can also use our Ebsco host folder, and you can use it to print or email a lot of articles to yourself or to your friends. And today we do not have hands-on session, so if you want to practice, you can join me. You can go to library's homepage now, and we can search the database together. Okay. And if you do not know Ebsco or Ebsco host is the name of a database, and Ebsco is the name of our company, and the Ebsco host is a platform. So in today's session, we will use Ebsco host to search business content. And Ebsco is our headquarters is in Boston, and we are a division of Ebsco Industry Inc. So in the left-hand side, you can see our headquarters. And because of COVID-19, so our office is shut down, so everyone is work remotely. And in Taipei, I'm based in Taipei, so we have a Taipei office, and we have a local Facebook page called Ebsco Taiwan. So if you want to give us a like, please go to Facebook, and you can find Ebsco Taiwan. Okay, we have an official Ebsco fans page as well. And this is a brief video to show you what we do at Ebsco. So just about 1 or 2 minutes.
What do we do at Ebsco? Our goal is to create products and services that allow our customers to succeed in serving the needs of their end users. In a nutshell, we help you do what you do. We begin by partnering with customers to study user behavior habits, software usability, and more.
We spend a lot of time thinking about different audiences and different target audiences. And so one of the methods that we use is called contextual inquiry.
This allows us to better serve you and your users through thought leadership and innovative product development. Ebsco also employs more than 200 librarians across nearly all of our departments to help align our efforts with the needs of information professionals in all types of organizations. All of this research and expert knowledge forms the foundation of the products and services we create. These resources are designed so you can provide your users with the highest quality content where and how they need it. From our publisher relations team to our collection development experts, we are always exploring new ways to help maximize the value of your overall collection. Great content must also be easily accessible for users to benefit from it. Our software developers, search experts, and other technologists build flexible, customizable, cloud-based services and APIs that enable interoperability among our information partners to ensure the best possible research experience for every user, every time.
Okay, so just a brief video for your reference about Ebsco and what we do. And next, we will go to Business Source, our main content today. So Business Source Automate is one of the key database in Ebsco. So we have a full version of Business Source database, and the library subscribe Business Source Automate. So I will take a few minutes to let you know what we have on BSU, and so you will have a whole picture about this database, because it's not only including the journal, but also the non-journal full-text source like company information, company profile, country reports, industry reports, even videos, and conference papers. So this is the text key database called BSU. And regarding the company information in BSU, we have more than 1 million companies, including the hierarchical corporate families, and top 50% of the company records is for U.S. companies, and the top 50%, the rest is for international companies. So you can find the U.S. company and the international companies in our company information. Okay, and next is about company profile. So company profile provide more detailed information for our company. We have a report. So in this company profile, you can see the company overview, key facts, our company history, and top competitors. So in company profile, we provide more detailed information for you, and some of the company profiles with SWOT analysis. So we have more 5,000 SWOT analysis report for you. Okay, so this is company profiles. So just let you know, the company information provide more than 1 million records, and the company profile provide you more detailed report for this company. So they are different. Okay, and next we have more than 1,000 country economic reports. So if you want to find a specific country economic report, you can go to BSU and search for like France or United States. Then you can find the country economic report. And following are the top providers. So you may heard IHS Global, or you may heard MarketLine. They are key, all the top providers for the country economic reports. So BSU do not, or Ebsco do not create our own country economic report, but we find the high the top providers, and we work with them, and they provide the reports for you. So you can find it on our BSU. And this is for Country Watch, so another source for country report. And the IHS we just mentioned. So in IHS, you can Google IHS, and you can find it provide a lot of reports for free. And if you want to download it, you need to pay for it. And this is the SP500 report. So if you want, you can go to Ebsco and find this report as well. And we also have business videos. So these are classic videos from Harvard Business School. Our topic including a change over organizational behaviors. So I think there are more than 50 videos on our platform, but you need a flash player to play this video, and you cannot download the video as well. So just let you know, these are the classic videos from Harvard Business School. And we also provide the conference papers and proceedings for your reference. And these are the providers, and you can find a complete list on our website. So if you want to find a list of all the journals and magazines on BSU, and you can go to ebsco.host.com, then you can find our official website, and you can download the whole list. Okay, you can also find it on BSU as well. And we also have peer-reviewed journals, so more than 2,000 journals for you to search. And within the 2,000 peer-reviewed journals, more than 1,400 journals with no embargo. So with no embargo means you can access to the latest journal, and you can access to the latest articles. So if, for example, Time Magazine, then you can find the latest issue of Time Magazine and you can read the latest issue. This is no embargo. And if the journal with embargo, maybe it's 3 months or 6 months, 1 year or 2 years, so you cannot see the latest issue. You can only see the abstracts. Okay, so this is BSU. We have more than 2,000 full-text journals, and much more. There are a lot of full-text journal with no embargo. Okay, so you can find it on BSU. I will show you how to find it. And if you are interested in this journal for management, you can see the list we have, and the top 8 journals are in our database, and most of them are with no embargo, and 2 of them with embargo for text. Okay, so just let you know, in BSU, we have a lot of reports, videos, and magazines. And the magazines, some of the magazines with embargo, so we cannot see the latest issue. Okay. And for marketing journals, so you can see the top 3 journals in our BSU. We have full text and with no embargo. Journal of Marketing, so Journal of Consumer Research. You can go to BSU and find this journal. And MIS journals, MIS Quarterly, we have no embargo, and Journal of Management Information System. Okay, and the accounting journals as well. So you can see the accounting journals. BSU provide these journals with no embargo. Okay, and the no full text means we do not have this journal, only abstracts. Okay, and we also provide a popular business magazine as well. So if you go to BSU, you can find a lot of business magazines, including Time Magazine or Forbes, Fortune, Harvard Business Review, or Money Magazine on BSU. So I will show you how to find this journal or magazine, and you can access to this journal magazine easily. And regarding the Business Harvard Business Review, we also provide a Chinese version. And if you want, you can go to BSU and I will show you how to find the Chinese version. And the Chinese version are different as the English version. So the content is different. Okay, so they just not just translate into English, Chinese. The content is totally different. Okay. So this is the business source, and next I will share my screen. I will share my browser and let you know how to find BSU on our platform. Okay, so let me go to the web page. I think you can. Okay, I can share the desktop. Okay, can you see my screen? My browser. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. And if you want to find our Business Source Automate, you need to go to library's homepage, and under the tab Database, you can click B. And if you click B, then you can see the list. There are 13 database found for B, and the last one is Business Source Automate. And there's a brief introduction for BSU here, and you can click this link. And when you click this link, it will bring you to the login page. So you can log in with your student ID. And once you log in, then you can access to Business Source Automate. Okay, so this is the landing page of our Business Source Automate. And if you do not ever go to this page before, then I will show you some basic features for this page. And in the top, you can see new search. So you can always go to the landing page. And if you see this menu, don't worry, just click the Ebsco host database because our session will time out maybe after 15 minutes. So if you see this menu, you can click the Ebsco host database. Then in the next page, the menu shows the total, the database, all the database library subscribe. Actually, Ebsco provide more than 400 database, and the list is the database library subscribe. So we go to BSU. So if I click BSU, then you can see this landing page. So this is new search. And if you find the publication, we provide magazine, journals, reports. You can go to publication and company information. And we also have company profile. So we just mentioned company information and company profile. And company profile provide more detailed information for you. And we have image and videos as well. And in the top right hand side, you can see we have a folder for you, and you can change the interface language as well. And in the basic search page, this is the basic search, and you can hide the search options. And if you have multiple keywords, I suggest you to go to advanced search. Then you can see there are more search box here, and you can add more search box. We have maximize 20 search box for you. Okay, so you can search it and use the Boolean operator, and you can also select a field to search as well. So this is Business Source Automate Advanced page. And I also want to remind you in the choose database, there's a list. We just mentioned library subscribe a lot of database. So if you want to select all and search all the database, it's okay. And if you do not know the rest of the database, you can just hover your mouse to this icon. So you can see the ASP is a database provide all the subjects for you. And we also have database for arts and for math, and we also have ebooks as well. So if you select all, then you can search journal, magazines at the same time. Okay, and today's topic is for BSU, so I just leave BSU over here. So this is BSU. So the difference is all the database is hosted in Ebsco host. So you can choose one database to search, or you can choose multiple database to search. Okay. And today's topic is how to find company information and high quality journals. So let's start with the company information. And in the top left-hand side, you can see the link of company information. And if you want to join me to practice, you can go to library's homepage and go to database B and log in. Then you can access to our database as well. Okay. And in this page, if you click company information, you can search more than 1 million company information in here. And in the bottom of this page, you can see you can sort by revenue as well. And you can search for NAICS code or SIC code as well. And if you want to search, you can search for company name or ultimate parents or ticket symbol. Ultimate parent like Google, you can search Alphabet. And you can also search Facebook if you want. So if I search for Facebook and click search, then you can see the company information of Facebook and the branch office of Facebook as well. And if you want to search for ticker symbol, then you can search for FB and click search. Then you can find this company. Okay, so if I search for keyword and I can search for like oil, then you can see the list of all the company information we have related to oil company. And we also provide export to CSV futures. So if you want to select all the company in this page is 100, then if you click CSV, download CSV, then you can download all the records into a CSV, and it will provide you more detailed records, not just city or states. So if you click CSV, I just download. Because I share my desktop, so I think you can see the list over here. Okay, so it provides the basic information about this company. Okay, and the revenue as well. Okay, so if you want, you can select it and click download, and you can download more about 100 at one time. Okay, and if you want to go to next page, you can go to page 2 or page 3. Okay, and if you want to search for the different number we just mentioned, Facebook, let's take a look about Facebook. If you click this link, then you can see the basic company information we provide. So you can see the Facebook and the physical address and the revenue as well. And there are two key features in this page. The first one is in the company data. We have a link to article using an NAICS code. So if you want to search the article related to this industry, then you can click the title search service. So if you click this link, then you will search this number. This number is NAICS code. Then you can see the list. And what is NAICS code? If you click this title, you can see it only search NAICS code. And this number, if you do not familiar with this number, you can go to like advanced search. In advanced search, you can see we have an ASS code link. So you can search for this code. And if you do not familiar with NAICS, you can click this link. It will bring you to the main page. So it's from United States. NAICS code means North American Industry Classification Code system. So this is NAICS. And if you want to search a code, you can search here. So it will bring you more detailed information. So if you want to know this code, if you click search, you can see the definition of this code. And it's for these 3 countries. And this is the information for your reference. So in Ebsco, we have a tag for different company. So if you want to search for this code, you can go to company information, or you can select a field to search the code. And if you search for the code, you can see all the articles talk about this industry. So this code stands for all other information service. So if you want to see the list in our platform, you can see the list for the different code on Ebsco help. So you can see the different code and stands for different industry. Okay. So this is company information we just mentioned. If you want to search for the article talk about let me start again. Company information, and if I search for Facebook, then you can see the title search service under the company data. Okay, industry. So if you want to search the articles related to this code, you can click this link. And in the left-hand side, you can see the 5 related companies. So if you want to find a company like Facebook, then you can click the title search service. So if you click this link, it will bring you to this page. So it search for this code as well. So all the company with this code will show up. So more than 6,000 companies under this code, and we provide more than 1 million. So you can see this is part of the company in our database. So you can see the list, all the list is under this code. So company information provide you brief information for this company. But if you want to find a related company or related articles, you can use these 2 links. Okay, So this is company information. And we just mentioned we have a company profile. It provides more detailed information for a company. So if you want, you can go to company profiles. Then you can see the list. You can use the alphabetical, or you can search for Facebook. So if I search for Facebook, then you can see the Facebook Inc. is over here. And the report is provided by Marketing Line. And you can click the Marketing Line reports. Then you can see the detailed reports of Facebook. Okay. And if you click the PDF, you can download it as well. And if you want to see the report, when the report being published, you can see the publication date in the main page, first page. So it just published in January. So this report from Marketing Line will update regularly. So you can see the latest figures. Okay. And you can see the table of contents as well. And in this report, the key is SWOT analysis. So if you want to see the SWOT analysis, you can click SWOT analysis. So you can see the SWOT over here, and the detailed description about the SWOT. S and W and O and T. Okay, so if you want to read the detailed report, you can find it and you can download it to your desktop as well. And if you want to print it out, you can click print or you can click download. And in the right hand side, you can see some tools. The first one is Google Drive. So if you want to save this report to your Google Drive directly, you can click Google Drive, but you need to log in to your Google Drive. Okay. And the next is about email. If you want to email this report to yourself, you can click email. Then you can put your email address over here. Then you will receive an email from support@ebsco.com, and you will receive these reports. And if you can also select a citation format to APA. And if you, for example, I send a report to myself, and the subject, I can click send. Then I will receive a report in my email box later. And in my email box, I will receive a APA citation format as well. And in the right hand side, you can see the site feature. So if you click site, then you can see we provide a lot of citation formats. And most of people use APA, so you can see APA, and it's very basic. So this is for APA. And you can also click export if you want to export to EndNote or RefWork. You can click the export button and click save. Then you can download a RIS file. You can download to CSV or Noodle tools as well. Okay. And if you want to share this article via link, you can click the permanent link. Then you can share this article. And if you share this link WhatsApp or on the internet, it will ask you to log in. So once you log in, then you can see the article. Okay, so this is our vortex about our vortex of this Facebook SWOT analysis. Okay, so you can go to more under company profiles, then you can find a lot of company profiles and the reports as well. Okay, so this is company information and the company profile. Company information bring you basic information, but you can also search the related company or related article. And in company profiles, we provide more detailed records and some of the report, including the SWOT analysis. Okay, so this is company information and company profiles and the difference. And next, we will search for the top or quality journals. So if you want to search for journal or magazine, please do not search over here. For example, if you want to search for Time magazine, then you can see the search results, the article with time. So actually, you cannot find Time magazine over here. So if you want to find a specific journal or magazine, you need to go to publication. So please click publication tab. Then you can see this page. You can browse by alphabetical, and you can also search for it. So if I search for Harvard Business Review and click browse, then you can see the latest you can see the title we found, Harvard Business Review, and the Chinese version as well. So there are a lot of article or journals over here. And if I want to see the English version, I can click this link. And you can also find the coverage. The full text is from 1922 to present. So actually you can read more than 90 years of Harvard Business Review. So if you want to see the latest issue, you can click this link and you will bring you to the publication details for HBR. And if you want to see the latest issue and articles in the right-hand side, you can see if you expand it, then you can see the latest issue, March and April. So if you click this link, it will bring you to the search result page. So we search for this name and the date. And in this issue, well, there are 29 articles over here. So you can take a look about the 29 articles. And in the right hand side, you can also see the preview button. So if you click, if you do not need to click, you can just hover your mouse to this icon, then you can see the abstracts. So if you want to see the abstract of this article, then you can just hover your mouse over here. And if you do not have time to read the full text, you can add the article to the folder. So if I want to add this article to the folder, I can click this button. So you can see this article has been added to the folder, and I can add a second article. And if I want to remove it, you can click this icon again, then it will remove from your folder. And if you want to add all the article at the same time, for example, 29 articles you want to save to the folder, at the same time, you can click share and the results 1 to 29. So you can click this link, then all the articles are being added to the folder. Okay, so this is the folder feature. And if you want to read the full text, you can click the full text. Actually, Ebsco provide the PDF full text and HTML full text. And in this issue, there's no HTML full text yet because this is the a very new issue. So I will show you another issue. Maybe it includes the HTML full text. So the HTML full text, I think it will arrive soon. So in this page, then you can see in our Harvard Business Review, we have PDF and HTML full text as well. And if you want to read the latest issue, you can go to publication. And if you want to read the article, you can just click the PDF. So let me find a smaller file size. So if I click the PDF full text, then you can see this article. And because this article is not sorted by page, so if you want, you can go to the left-hand side. If you open the full text, then you can see the 1 to 5. So you can see the sort by page. So you can read page by page over here. So you can see the in this article we have. Okay, and in the right-hand side, you can also email our site. So if you click site, then you can see we have more detailed information for APA, and it's the same edition. Okay, and if you want to see the other article in this issue, you can just click the title, then you can see it will bring you to the page. So it's very easy to read this issue page by page. You just need to click the PDF and go to the left-hand side. Then you can change the pages. Okay, so you do not need to go to result list. And the next is about the we have HTML4 text. And what is HTML4 text? In HTML4 text, there are only 4 text with without the photos, just the plain text. So you can see the text over here. And with text only, so we have 2 features. Then you can see you can choose a language. Then you can translate into different language. So if you want to translate to Chinese or Japanese, then you can click translate. Then our system will use the Microsoft service to translate the article into different language. Okay, and you can see the original language as well. And we also have another features called listening. So if you want, you can highlight this and click play. So if I highlight this paragraph and click play, then our system will read this article.
In most endeavors, experience is a good thing. But new research from the executive recruiting and leadership advisory firm Spencer Stewart finds that for CEOs, it often carries surprising costs.
And if you want to change to different accent, you can see we have American, British, Australian accent. And if you want, you can also download the voice as well. So if you click the download button, then our system will read this article, and you can also download it as an MP3 file. So it will make the life more easier. You can just listen to the article when you are on subway or on bus. Okay, so if you click the HTML4 text, our system will read it for you. Okay, and you can also download it as well. You can drag your MP3 file to WhatsApp, then you can click and play. So it's very easy. So this is HTML4 text and the PDF4 text, and the difference is we provide 2 features, translation and listening function for HTML4 text. And the PDF4 text you can read and you can download or print it out. Okay, so this is how to find a journal or magazine on our business source Automate, and how to use the HTML4 text and PDF4 text, and how to add to the folder. And we add a lot of article to the folder. So I want to remind you, the folder is only for temporary use. So if I click this folder, then you can see the articles I save in the folder. Okay, and if I close this window, all the articles will disappear. So if you want to have your personal folder, you need to click sign in to my Ebsco host, or you can click sign in. And if you do not want to register the folder, it's okay. You can select all, and you can click emails. If you click if you select all and click email, then you can email all the article to yourself. So for example, I email this article to our companies, and the citation format I select APA and click send. I will receive 29 emails in this search box, and each email contains a full text and the HPA citation format as well. So if you have multiple full text and want to email to yourself, you can use our folder. And if you do not want to create a folder on our website, you remember you need to select all and email to yourself before you close this window. Or maybe you go for lunch, and after 30 minutes or 1 hour, and you go come back, all the article will disappear as well. It will time out. The session will time out. So if you want to, I suggest you to sign in and create your personal folder on our Ebsco host. So if you click sign in, it's not sign in to our BSU, it's sign in to the folder. And you do not have the username or password. You cannot log in with your student ID, and you cannot sign in with Google at the first time. You need to create a folder first. So if you click create one now in the bottom of this page, then you can see there are two ways to create your personal account. So you can sign up with Google, or you can fill out this form to create a new username or password for yourself. Okay, so then you will have your personal folder. So once you go to Ebsco host and sign in and add article to the folder, all the article will save in our server. So if you go change the different computer or laptop and log in again, then you can see all the article will show up in your personal folder. So the articles in the folder are saved in Ebsco server. It's a cloud service. So let's go back to the main page. So this is how to find company information and the company profile and publication as well. And I also want to mention about the how to find the I forget. Let's go to case study. The case study. If you want to find case study from Harvard Business Review, then I suggest you go to publications as well, because there are some free case study on HBP. So if you want to find this case study, then you can go to Harvard Business Review and click this link. And in this page, you can see the search within this publication. So you do not need to use the issues and articles on the right-hand side. You need to click search within this publication. So if you click search within publication, you can click advanced. Then you can add different keywords over here. So all the keywords will only search in this journal. So if I want to search for maybe Bitcoin, then I can search the Bitcoin and click search. And you can see the keyword will only search this journal. There are two articles. And you can select all to TX, then it will bring you more results. Okay. So there are 11 articles talk about Bitcoin in Harvard Business Review. So you can see the title is all about Harvard Business Review. And if you want to find the case study and do not search and do not press any keywords over here, you can go to advanced search. So the journal name is over here. And in the advanced search, if you scroll down, then you can see the document type and publication type. And one of them is the case study. We have case study. So you can, let me select document type and the case study, then click search. Then you can see the search results and more than 300 articles, case study articles on HBR. And I suggest you to go to publication and click Harvard Business Review first, then select case study. Is because there are a lot of journal or like medical journal that have case study, but it's not HBR case study. It's not from Harvard Business School. So if you want to find the case study, you can go to publication and search for Harvard Business Review and click search within for text, then go to advanced and select case study under the document type. And if you click the full text, then you can see it's within the Harvard Business Review. So if you want to download it, and the email is also available features on the right or on the top hand side. So you can see the case study. Okay, and the case study is for free. So actually, if you want to use it on your class, and if you have BSU, you do not need to pay. But if you want to, if you do not have BSU, for example, I need to go to the HBR website, and you can see it's not HBR, it's HBR. I think it's, the case study is for sale, so you can see the store, and you can see the price. So the case study is for sale on their official website. But if you have Harvard Business Review, you can see the article freely. Okay, so this is Harvard Business Review. We have Chinese version and the English version, and we also have selected case study from Harvard Business Review. So if you want, you can go to publication, find the specific journal or magazine, and we have common information and more as well. Okay, so this is about Ebsco host, how to search the common information, common profile or high quality journal on our website. Okay, and in the end, I will show you we also have a new app. So if you want, you can download our app and search Ebsco host anytime, anywhere. So if you use Google Play or you can use iOS as well. So I can search for Ebsco and you can see the Ebsco host web. And we have a new mobile version app for you. So if you want, you can download it free. And if you use the mobile app first time, then you need to sign in. And how to sign in, you need to go to the app and you can see this find your institution. So if you download the app and you open the app, it will ask you to find your institution first, and you need to search for your university name. So you can put your university name over here, and if you found it, you can click the link. Then you will ask you to log in, and you do not have an ID or password to log in. So you need to go to library's homepage and go to Ebsco host and click sign in to create your personal folder. So if you create your personal folder, you can not just you can save your article to the cloud. You can also active the app as well. So there are two benefits for you. So you need to create a new one, then active your app. So find your institution and click your institution name and sign in. Then you can access all the content on Ebsco, including Business Source Ultimate. And there are some screenshots over here. So you can see if you search for the keyword, you can see the articles. And if you want, you can use the like button as well. So you can see the like button. The future like is like the features on Ebsco host. You can add the folder to you add the article to the folder. So if you want, you can add the article to the folder. So if you click this icon, then you can see all the articles in this folder. Okay, and if you can also read the article right now. And you can also use the listening function. So we just mentioned the HTML4 text provide the listening function. It's also available on the app. So you do not need to download the MP3 file. You just need to click play. Then you can see the system to read this article for you. So it's very easy, handy to use. And in the future, you can also read the ebook or download the ebook on this app. Is a new feature will release maybe a couple of months later. So this is a new app we have. So you can use your laptop or you use your iPhone, iPad to access Ebsco's database, BSU, or all available database on our platform. Okay, so this is today's topic. And if you have more information, if you want to have more information about Ebsco, you can go to Ebsco Connect. Then you can see we have Ebsco Connect page. And if you are a librarian, you can click the sign in. You can create your account. You can submit a case to our technical support team. And if you are end user, you can search the questions or you can click the browse all tutorials. So you can see all the tutorials available on our platform. So how can I find tutorials on Ebsco interface? So you can see the business source, basic search, and advanced search over here. and the Ebsco mobile app. So if you want to know more, then you can go to the Ebsco Connect. So for example, advanced search. So you can click, then you can see the slides and the video. So it will let you know how to search business source. Okay, so this is today's topic about Ebsco host. Okay, so next is about the Q&A session. So if you have any questions, please raise your hand, then I will answer your question. And I will review the chat box advance to see if anyone have any questions. Okay. So
Even we receive a question in the chat box. How often is the company information update? Is that real time?
I need to check with our headquarter. I think it's periodical. It's not real time. I mean, it's not update every day. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks, or maybe monthly, because all the records on BSU, they have different procedures. For example, the magazine, maybe they will update weekly. But for company information, I need to check with our headquarters to see how often we update the company information. I will reply to you later. Sorry.
Oh, okay, thank you. Another question, is the resources in Ebsco still available after graduating? Okay, I'll answer this question. If you are a full-time student, if you're undergraduate, associate degree, or postgrad student, after your graduation, you need to apply a graduation package to use the library electronic resources. Yeah. So next question, how to find faculty sections video in Ebsco, as you mentioned in the beginning of workshops.
Okay. And if you want to find videos, you can go to more. Under the more tab, let me click new search again. Okay, more, there's images, business video link. So if you click this link, then you can put your keywords over here. And before you search, I just need to remind you, you not just search for video, you also search for images as well. So you please remove the image quick view and the image collection. Then you will search only business video. So if I search for marketing, then you can see the search results, and you can click the videos, and it will ask you to install Flash. So you need to install Flash, and I'm sorry, I do not have Flash on my browser. So you can click get Flash and install Flash. So you can play the video, but you cannot download the video. You can just view it online. Okay, and also the PDF for text. You have the transcript as well, so you can see the content of the session. Okay, so please go to more and images and business video, and do not select image collection and the image preview. Just search for business video. Okay, hope this answer your question.
Okay. One more question. Is it available for students in other majors can't log in? What do you mean by can't log in? Because all of our students should be able to use the business source. Can you explain what do you mean by can't log in? Yeah.
And it's also available for other majors. So you need to go to choose database. Then you can see the whole list. So we have a lot of database for different majors. So you can actually select all and click OK. Then you can search all the database available on our platform. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So even I guess the sign-in function, do the student need to use the HKBU email to sign up in for Ebsco host, or they can simply use their personal email?
They can use their personal email, Gmail or Yahoo is fine. They can use the email box from your university. It's also okay.
Okay. Okay. Any more questions? If no, then now the time is 11:27. So thank you so much for Ethan introduce the Business Source Ultimate and introduce several Ebsco apps. So I encourage everyone here to try to download the Ebsco mobile apps and also the Ebsco books, right? Apps. So thank you, Ethan. And then this is the end of this section.